Hey guys, it's Jerix here, and today I'm going to be doing an updated tutorial on how to rush, and I'm also going to include some details on how to counter a rush. So I'm in a match right here, and I believe I am green, and so we just had a really slow loading in period, so a lot of people might have left. But when you go into a match, always think about where you started in. And so in the lobby, you start in the pods there, and like I'm in green, or sorry, no, I'm in blue right now. So I know in blue that to my left is purple in the lobby, and to my right is green. And so I'm in blue right now, and I know to my left is going to be purple, and to my right is going to be green. And so I'm going to keep that in mind, and that's going to affect where I want to go. Oh, my bad, never mind, I meant green. Okay, so I'm in green. Doesn't really change a whole lot of things, but that means that I know to my left is blue, and to my right is yellow. So first thing I want to do is I want to make an arsenal. It's just kind of laggy here on the start. One good tip to have is turn all these buttons down here. You're going to check those all off, so that when you go into games, it's not going to try to load textures, it's not going to do global shadow, stuff like that. It makes the game run a little bit faster. So I like to make the arsenal first, just because it's going to be a thing that allows me to have guns making while I'm doing stuff. So the rocket launcher takes the most time to create out of all the things that I'm going to bring with me anyways. I think the thing that takes the most time is the laser drill. Okay, there we go, rocket launcher just made. And now I'm going to go here and I'm going to make the assault rifle. I like to bring a couple of things with me, and I just like to play a little bit safer when I go. Okay, so now I'm going to get that SMG here, and now I'm draining iridium here, so that's not good. So I've got that, and I'll want a satchel, and build a tank here, because if you die, then that tank will fill up as well, and so the iridium that it takes for you when you spawn won't use up all your iridium to produce guns. So we're building a sniper rifle here, and now I'm going to connect this. So I like to have these things here. This is a good loadout here, and I know I'm up against noobs, so they'll be easy to rush. And then I'll just go produce an SMG there in the event that there's an alt on here, I end up dying, something happens. I've got one of my guns already prefabricated. Okay, now we're going to get across so we know where we need to go. And I'm going to rocket jump over there. That wasn't the best rocket jump. I took a lot of damage on there. Rocket jumps really depend on you jumping and firing at the right instance. And take a little bit of practice, and even then they still have a degree of variability. I like to do rocket jumps to get off my island though, just because that way there's not a bridge that exists for somebody who wants to go attack me to go use. So it looks like yellow has guns here. That's not the biggest deal in the world. So this is where it's nice having a sniper rifle, because I'm going to go on here and you just want to get that headshot. Oh, I didn't get that headshot. Okay, that's okay. There we go, we got that headshot. So we got that headshot, so that's one of their players that's going to have really low health already. And I've almost got my health back up. It doesn't look like they have guns yet. It might... No, I don't need to do the jump there. So we killed one. One of them's getting guns here. Oh, he's stuck in there. That's funny. That happens sometimes and it really sucks, but that makes it easy. I'm just going to deal with this spawn first. And we'll just let him sit in there, actually, because he's not getting out. And then I always like to build a spawn of my own on the islands as I go. You don't have to do it on every single one, but it helps just because if somebody goes and they were to... Because what you want to do, if somebody else is rushing you, right? You want to hope that they don't rush you first, and then you want to go take out their spawn. If you've got teammates, your teammates can go deal with your enemies while they're dealing with you. You take out their spawn, then somebody kills them, even with pistols and stuff. They get unlucky, and they can't respawn, and they don't really take that into account. So having this here, it's a good backup, good failsafe. Okay, he's dead. Okay, we're all good. So yellow is done. Now we're going to move on to orange right over there. It looks like orange has guns as well. So this just gets more difficult the further along you go. It looks like these are all really noob teams here, as long as there's not alts. Good for the purposes of this demonstration. But I've had people say, you know, make a video on how to counter a rush. Make a video on how to deal with rushers. And let me tell you, the best thing to deal with rushers is to rush yourself. If you know people are going to rush you, do the same tactics you would do in a rush. Get guns, get weapons, and it's just going to come down to a fight between the two of you, right? And you got to hope that you got better aim, and you got to hope that you can deal with them better. So some of the things you can do to give yourself an edge there is to do things they wouldn't expect. Things like the sniper, right? I like to do the sniper. Nobody ever expects the sniper. So now these guys here, they've got guns being produced, right? As soon as those guns are made, oh, they got a sniper as well. Shoot. Okay, protect yourself from the sniper. You're going to go walls here, because the walls, a sniper has to deal with it. See, look at that. That sniper doesn't go through the walls, and they've got to deal with the wall before the sniper can hit me. That gives me a little bit of room here. I don't think they have any other guns here, though. That's one of them down. There we go, that's two of them down. Oh, what? One of them's alive still. Shoot. There we go, now he's not. That was close. There we go. And we'll just satchel the spawn. It's always nice to have the satchel, taking a rocket launcher only. You can do it, and if you're in a rush and you know that you got other people who are rushing as well, I'd say get good with just a rocket and an SMG, or just a rocket and an AR actually, because if you get AR aim perfect, you can headshot and you can one-hit kill somebody with an AR. So bare minimum, you should be able to survive with an AR and a rocket, and you can carry to rush with those. It's just in this kind of game where I know I've got some time, I'm going to carry around all these weapons with me. And now we've got one team left. We've already got 3 spawns up, and I don't see the other team here, so it doesn't look like they've left their spawn island. They've kind of already lost at this point. So we're just going to go across here. Sorry, just grabbing a drink of water. Okay, we're going to go across here and deal with last team. Some things to consider. Oh, there's not going to be a good example. You can watch my previous rushing video. I did that back when I was at about 2000, and there's a lot of things that have changed about my playstyle and changed that I think are big improvements. See, look at that headshot. He should be dead there. Okay, there's only one of them left alive. For up close, it is a little bit better to have a SMG. There we go. And these guys were kind of foolish. They're building a reservoir. My goodness. That means their spawn here is going to be occupied. So that's rushing. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Some new techniques, some new things to consider and incorporate. And hopefully this video has been helpful. Give it a like, comment your feedback, comment on other things that you do. I've had some people tell me that the way I do it is a little bit inefficient. I'd love to hear some suggestions on how to improve it.